guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back on SCR and we are going to be doing another guarding route. So let's click play and let's get into the guarding role once this loads up, and once again we will select the station that we want to spawn at. So you know what? I always go for Stepford Central. I sometimes occasionally go for Stepford Victoria. Let's start at Willowfield. We could be here for a while though, waiting for a train. I don't know. If we are waiting, then I think we'll just change, you know, to a different station. Yeah, I don't really think that there's anyone going to be stopping here. All right, I may need to rethink my tactic. You know what? I don't actually think I've ever guarded a waterline train, or not for a while at least. So let's maybe pick for a waterline train. Are there any trains coming to Esterfield? Let's have a look. Let's have a look before my voice breaks again. We do have one at 11:54, which is going to be in 2 minutes. So let's see if they despawn, or we will be able to guard them. If they despawn, then I might just wait, you know, for a different train. I just have a funny feeling that they're going to be terminating because they've already done a route prior to this, which may have been from the depot, but I guess we will wait and see. I can hear a train approaching, and we can see it there. Is that a pacer? I'm not too sure. No, that's not a pacer. That is a... What train is that? I actually don't know. Is it a 323 maybe? No, it's a double car something. What is that? I'm actually slightly confused. 165, I do believe, actually. Yeah. Right, let's see if they terminate or if they will turn around. All right, they are actually going to go back. All right, that is cool. To Newry as well. All right, then. Let's go ahead and request to guard them. We've been accepted. Awesome, awesome. And we will get ready to go. Right, let's blow the whistle to say they can go. The whistle is green. Close the doors. When I wait for the lag. And then we should be able to blow the whistle. Where's my local door? I guess it is there then. I didn't think it was. All right. Blow the whistle for a second time. Is it this? Okay, I actually haven't... Where is my... Oh, it's a... Oh, yeah, of course it was a double thing. I'm standing in the wrong place. Lol. Right, close the doors and blow the whistle. I was confused then for a second. I had no idea where I was going. Right. Oh, I'm actually facing forward. Awesome. So I do have a few things that I want to talk about, as I so often do when I do these guarding routes. So I've got a list of notes that I want to talk about. There's only like 2 major things, and then, you know, and then like an additional thing just to keep you updated on what's going on. But basically, the first thing that I want to talk about is an issue I am having with YouTube streams. So if you don't know, I am having an issue with my YouTube streams saving at 30 FPS when I stream them at 60. So I stream to both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, and the Twitch streams save absolutely fine as I stream them, which is at 1080 at 60. And that saves completely fine. Those VODs are, you know, as they should be. But the YouTube ones, for some reason, downgrade the stream from being streamed at 60 to 30, and I have no idea why this is happening. So I did the most obvious thing, which was contact YouTube support, and they are obviously looking into the issue, so hopefully I can get it fixed at some point in the future. And while that is happening, I have thought of a few sort of solutions to this. Obviously, I don't know if this will exactly be something that will be viable, because it wouldn't make sense to me, but at the same time it kind of does, and that is basically I stream to YouTube as I normally do, because when I stream normally, that, you know, that output's fine at 1080/60. It's only when they save it downgrades to 30. So when I stream to YouTube normally, after I finish my stream, I was thinking about I would unlist that stream so only people with a link can see that, you know, going forward, and that will still be in my Roblox playlist. However, I was then thinking if I upload the Twitch VOD to YouTube, if that will then have the entire stream going to YouTube that's at you know, the full quality of 1080p at 60 FPS. And now that I'm thinking about it, that could actually be a slight benefit as well, because when you stream to Twitch, the bitrate is actually slightly better than when you stream on YouTube. And what I mean by that is sometimes when you stream on YouTube, the stream can end up probably, you know, like a little bit like blurry, a little bit fuzzy and blocky. Twitch does a really good job of removing that, so the quality is actually better on Twitch. So that was one option I was thinking about, but the thing is that do people actually watch Twitch VODs like after it's been finished and like I upload that as a video from Twitch, and people are going to be like, why are you uploading a Twitch VOD when you already stream to YouTube and we don't already have access to it? You know, is that really something I should be uploading, you know, the same video for to get 60 FPS? I don't know. So that's why it doesn't make sense in my head, but that is one solution that I thought of to make sure that all like stream stuff are at 60 FPS on my channel. The next thing I want to talk about is issues I am having with my wheel. I don't know if you can actually see it behind me, but I'm having issues with it, and I will talk about that. So if you don't watch any videos that I do that obviously use my wheel, I am having a weird problem with it constantly disconnecting sporadically, and it really gets annoying, and at best I can get about an hour of use out of it before it does that disconnection thing. So yeah, I have no idea what is what's going on with that. Now, when me and my stepdad were doing some like very basic troubleshooting, and when I say troubleshooting, just trying to figure out what the issue is, I think we've narrowed it down to being an issue with the wire going from the power brick to my wheelbase, or it could be the wheelbase itself, you know, the connectors inside of the wheelbase. Now, we were able to do a solution that worked for literally only like, you know, like a few weeks and so, and that was to basically wedge the wire into a specific, you know, part of the wheelbase, and that ensured, you know, full connectivity of the wheel at all times. So that's what we tried to do, and like I said, it worked for a time being, but now it just doesn't work no matter where I connect the wire to. So again, I've contacted Thrustmaster support, and you know, they are giving me possible solutions to fix it, and so far none of them have worked, and I'm still experiencing the issue. So again, I have no idea what's happening with that either, and it's another thing that's bugging me. There's a few things that are bugging me in my life right now, but unlike the last issue, I don't think that there's actually a solution to this, because obviously if there was a solution, I would be doing that, but I'm not, because there is obviously, you know, some background behind that. You know, it's not just plug in and go. This one is a bit more technical rather than the YouTube one. But it could mean that some streams may not take place, or certainly streams that I cannot do with a keyboard and mouse, because I can play Euro Truck with a keyboard and mouse. Obviously, it's not the exact same as playing with a wheel because of, you know, the immersion you get, you know, from playing with a wheel. But stuff like my F1 streams and other things like that, they might, you know, they may not be able to happen just because of how important the wheel is when I do those streams. And like I said, I've contacted Thrustmaster support, so really the only thing I can do is wait until they give me a solution that works. So yeah, I just have to wait basically until they give me a solution that works for me, really. And I only have one more thing to talk about, and this isn't a massive thing that obviously I need to, you know, chat about. It's just to keep you updated with, you know, what's going on, and it's about my Fetchmas videos, obviously the series that I am planning on doing over the Christmas period, so I can basically chill out myself while videos are obviously going on my channel, and obviously I'll still be doing the streams, but it just means that I can be a lot more chilled out, you know, this Christmas, and not have to worry about, you know, videos related and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, the most viable option would be to, you know, take, you know, a month off and obviously still do the streams, but I actually want to do videos for you guys as well, but also chill out myself. So because of that, obviously, as you probably know, I'm pre-recording them now basically, and trying to get them ready for December. So currently I have recorded 13 out of 25 videos, so I'm over halfway, but I still haven't fully completed them. I still have a lot to do, and yeah. I'm still going through them. Slowly but surely, I'm getting through them. And I aim to complete them either this week or next week. Hopefully to get them all fully recorded. And then what I'll do next month, basically November, is go on a mad editing spree and basically edit all of them. Which I should be able to do fairly easily because of the way I've recorded them. So hopefully that'll be a lot more easier to do rather than spending the entire time trying to record them. And I don't really look on really making custom thumbnails for all of them. I think I might just have one thumbnail like I did in the previous Robloxmas videos. Just basically have one image and that'll basically be used for all of them. It will just basically ease me, although yes, it might mean technically the videos might not do as well, but it just saves me the stress, and it's a thumbnail. It's either that or having a still frame from the video as the thumbnail. And that is basically everything that I want to talk about. So we are currently on our way to West Benton from Benton. So we're not actually that too far behind, actually. We've only got a few more stations to stop at. I think it's this, and then Eden Key if this train is stopping there. No, Faraday Road, then Eden Key, and then Newry. So those are the final few stations that we have to stop at this route. So let's get out of the train, open the train doors, and we will wait to obviously dispatch them once they have done all of their procedures. But yeah, it's not often that I usually guard A, a double train, or B, a waterline train, so this is actually, you know, quite good. So let's go ahead and blow the whistle as the signal is green, and obviously get ready to close the doors. I'm trying to obviously, you know, wait to, you know, click each thing, because obviously, you know, you cannot just completely do all of them, you know, one after one, you know, as you could usually do before. And we'll go into the cab, close the local door, signal the driver, and off to Faraday Road we go. And we are now approaching Faraday Road, so hopefully the driver should be able to stop as they should. To be fair, I think this driver has actually been stopping quite goodly, you know, quite nicely, to be fair. Don't know why I was about to say goodly. I don't even think that's even a word. So I think they may have overshot the car mark slightly, but hey, you know, I really don't care where people stop. For me, that's not really, you know, something that I really, you know, pay attention to. Actually, no, I think they have actually stopped quite nicely there. But yeah, honestly, the only thing that bugs me is if I can't see a, you know, a clear indication as to whether the signal is on a dispatchable aspect. I really couldn't care as long as I can see the signal. Which actually, that has actually led me on to something that I have found on Roblox, which was quite funny of me seeing. Now, it's not something that I have played. It's just something I saw on my homepage, and it was to do of a, I think it was like work at an airport, or something, you know, like a role-playing game like that. So obviously I haven't played it because I don't really play role-playing games. But in the thumbnail, it says something like, fly the planes to a different destination, and then underneath it, it said, or crash. And then it said in brackets underneath that text, we don't care. And I just thought that was so funny. Like, you know, it was like a, you know, a work at an airport, you know, type thing, and they couldn't care less if people crashed the planes. I just thought you know, it was hilarious how they incorporated that into the thumbnail of their game. Like I said, it's not something to talk about. I just thought that was a funny thing that I saw on Roblox a few days ago. Anyway, we are now approaching Eden Key. I know you didn't know how to even pronounce it. Obviously, we abbreviate it as Eden Quack. I don't really know how we even started that, to be fair. But yeah, again, like, you know, like what I was talking about, you know, like, on my stream, on like a stream a few days ago, about the scenery. Obviously, this was updated in 1.8, I do believe. I think that was the Waterline, update era. And, you know, the town that they've incorporated, you know, around it is so much good, and, you know, it's so good. And it's like what I said about, you know, West Wyvern, you know, the scenery around the different stations that they have been slowly putting into the game has been remarkable. Like, just look at the scenery around it. Obviously, I know it's, you know, copy and pasted, you know, houses, but that's the same at, you know, West Wyvern, but it just gives the, you know, the station a bit more of that, you know, environmental feeling. And, you know, to me, it just adds to the atmosphere, you know, about a specific station. And that's what I like about games, you know, although necessarily, you know, it may not be realistic, just giving the sense of, that town environment, that's what makes it for me. Obviously having, you know, an easy to understand, you know, GUI and, you know, train driving mechanics is, you know, one of them, but the scenery as well is, you know, another thing as well. Anyway, into the bridge we go. And literally, the next station is where we're going to be terminating at. So we'll obviously get ready to stop there, do our things, and yeah, then say goodbye to this train. I don't know if this train is going to obviously turn around and go back to where they were, or if they're, you know, going to do the same thing. So I guess we will wait and see. But this has actually been quite nice, to be fair. You know, first of all, you know, like I said, you know, guarding a double and guarding, you know, a water lane train, but also me being able to guard and still going forward, because usually when you guard, you sometimes go back, you know, if you're in the cab, or sometimes if you're in, you know, like a seat, if you're in like a passenger seat, say for example, you know, the HST for example, sometimes, you know, you can go forward, but being in a cabin going forward but not actually driving the train, for me, is actually, you know, quite relaxing. I think they may have hit into the buffer. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe as well for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out. And as always, stay fetchy.